Nyan Cat, Kermit sipping tea, that one cat from the Housewives, or even Kombucha Girl. What do all of these things have in common?
They're all memes.
What, yeah. And today we're gonna react to some kinky ones. Roll the opening.
Hello!
Welcome back to
What's Safeword?
I'm Am.
I'm Miss Christopher.
And today we're gonna get meme.
Oh no! Ow. No, okay. No hitting. No hitting.
Ham boning.
Meme review!
And it's the beginning of the year and we just got back from traveling and I'm not feeling great, so I wanna laugh.
Ha 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 ha! Bark, 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 bark. That's you laughing.
Is that supposed to help?
Bark,
I
bark,
feel
bark,
bullied. Now, memes on the internet are used to educate, inform, cause comedic effect, or help with an argument in a fun ha-ha, hee-hee, ho-ho sort of way. The two hoes are here and the memes are on the internet. But today's conversation was sparked once again by this, Daddy.
Oh, yes. I was very masculine and nothing could hurt me.
I honestly don't know if they're trying to make fun of you, if they're trying to make fun of people that would say things like this, or if...
They're just making fun of spelling.
Yeah. What? No, drinling?
Drinling.
Drinling.
I've never drinlinged from a hose before.
And while it's a great photo, it's also hilarious if you know who the person is and your actual beliefs on certain things.
My favorite were all the comments below that was like, if my dad only knew this was a gay star.
With that said, this sparked a conversation this last week. I want to laugh, and so I asked you guys once again for some kinky, BDSM, or sex-positive memes because I want to laugh.
Bark, 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 bark.
Okay.
I'm laughing!
Oh my God, Daddy, stop!
So our first meme today comes fresh from the internet, and it says,
Did you know that you can't breathe fast and stick your tongue out at the same time? That's not true. I totally do it.
and if you scroll down just a little bit.
Good puppy. Okay, now that was just a setup. That's
Now
not a
sit
meme.
and roll and
Bark, 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 bark.
and clean the dishes. I've got some laundry you can fold.
That's not a meme, that's a setup. That's a...
I know, and you fell for it. I like that one. That was good. That was...
It's not a meme.
Sit. This next category is gonna be pet memes. And this one,
Dom grabs leash, dog prances excitedly, Dom puts leash on sub, dog.
Hello, yes, this is Dog.
You get it.
can you give me the dog impression again as you prance excitedly?
Bark, 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 bark. Bark? Bark?
So I am confusion.
If you own more than a few collars and leashes and someone asks you how many dogs you have, but you don't have any dogs, you understand this meme.
To be fair, that looks like a dog that's constantly confused, though. I feel like that's its constant face, is that. That's the type
What
of
do you
dog
mean?
that always looks confused.
How do you know that? What type of dog?
Yes. Haven't you seen dogs that are just constantly confused?
I see one that's about to be constantly angry at someone.
I'm laughing!
Oh, and this one just says, timelines cleanse. Look at that, it's just cats. They're
Is that
so
real?
Cute.
Is it real?
They probably just had a bunch of cats all at once. They went meow and
It
like took a
says
picture.
Gay.
What are you talking about? You're perverted over here. It's just a bunch of cats. Look.
How did they do that?
I like the calico one. Do what?
Was that real or did they shade it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Squint.
I do every time I look at you. This one's great.
It looks like gay.
It rolled across my timeline not too long ago, but you guys reminded me of it. It's probably the only time I will allow what looks like AI art, kind of. The cats look...
Yeah.
Well, that one doesn't even have like a paw on the back there. It's funny, but it's really well done, the way they've kind of just imposed the actual text in there.
So they did do that. That's not a natural photograph. I don't know. You AI people.
Look at this photograph.
I guess technically AI aren't people, so there are no AI people, huh?
Every time I do, it makes me... So did you like that one?
Yeah, that's cute.
This is the kind of meme that I would send my mom because she would be the one to be like, how, doesn't that say? And I'd be like, Mom, what are you talking about? It's just cats, what do you mean? And she would like be insistent.
You should do that. Let's do that. Can we
I
send
like
that to your mom?
Harmless gaslighting memes.
Harmless gaslighting memes.
Next one says, when you're not a twink, jock, bear, otter, or pup, so you come up with your own label. Scrumptious
A
pansy.
scrumptious pansy.
Also, you need to be selling yourself for more than $4.99.
Is that really something they were selling? What's a scrumptious pansy?
I don't know. I'm gonna guess flowers because there's kind of some flowers in the photo, but it's very hard to see. What would your label be if you had to make up a label for yourself?
Oh, I already have it. Grumpy Daddy.
And mine would be intelligent puppy.
Bratty puppy. Now that reads truer to me. Don't hit me again. You scrumptious pansy, you.
Thank you. And sometimes you guys go above and beyond and you make memes for us. This one is especially my favorite. Daddy, do you want to?
Hypnosis Kink, Amp, checking it out, and Daddy checking out Amp.
I don't know. I wouldn't call that face checking out.
Well,
I would call that face being angry.
Well, but I wouldn't be, okay, A, I wouldn't be angry at you for checking it out. And B, I'm also into hypnosis. I'd actually be looking at hypnosis.
Now make your own meme of us.
Nailed it.
Yeah, nailed it. And hey, when it comes to creating memes with, the looking back, I especially like this one. Your old mattress, me. And today's sponsor, Helix Sleep.
Objection.
Yes.
Why am I the old stained mattress?
Actual footage of somebody's mattress before they switch to Helix Sleep.
Rude.
Today's video is sponsored by Helix Sleep, who make premium mattresses and bedding customized to your needs and is one of our longest running sponsors here on What's the Safeword. And the nice thing about Helix is they know that everybody is different and they're able to use a Helix Sleep quiz, which is a quiz you can take by yourself or with a partner to find the mattress that is perfect for you. Where you can tell them your name, your age, your height, your weight, as well as your preferred sleeping positions. We generally prefer side or back, and your firmnesses. And I'm more of a medium while Daddy's kind of firm.
I like it super hard.
Oh. And maybe you were destroyed by COVID entirely and you just have aches and pains in the morning. You could even let them know about that. Anyway, all that to say, we ended up taking the quiz and we got the what, Daddy?
Dusk Lux.
Which we have had for over 3 years now, both of us independently, our own mattresses. And Daddy, how are you sleeping?
Like a rock.
Because one does not simply buy a mattress. You want to make sure you buy something that fits your sleeping style and your preferences in the bed. But they also are getting awards for the best mattresses for sex. And with a hybrid combination of foam and springs, they ship right to your door, quick and easy, as well as free in the US.
Some scissors or... Oh my god! Do not try this at home.
And then they make this patented daddy sound that sounds like...
Nay, psh, nay, psh, nay.
Unlike other brands, Helix mattresses do not contain fiberglass, which can be harmful to your health. The best part though is that Helix Sleep delivers directly to your door with free shipping in the US, comes rolled up in a box, and they even give you a 100-night sleep trial. Over 3 months you get to try it for free, a 10-year warranty, and financing options and flexible payment plans. HelixSleep.com/watt, and you too can get 20% off your own mattress and 2 free pillows on us. So don't sleep on these memes, check out Helix Sleep, and on to the next meme. I figured this would not only resonate with you and me, but hopefully the rest of the audience, and it says, raised in a generation of heroes in underwear and fetish gear, what did they expect?
So I only recognize one of those dudes, and it's He-Man on the left.
Yeah, bro, which one do you think the other one is?
The other one looks like Frankenstein with jacked up flying through the air.
Captain Planet, he's a hero.
Never saw it.
Gonna
Never saw it. Don't know. Over my head.
pollution down to 0. That's why there's so much pollution. Never heard of Captain Planet. Editor, do you know who these people are? That's actually a question I want to know. Our editor's a bit
Ooh.
younger, and I'm curious.
If he
do
knows.
you know these people? There will be a test.
Did you know that when Dolph Lundgren was playing He-Man in the movie, he kept asking for his loincloth to be shorter and shorter and shorter to the point that it became a problem?
That's not a problem for me.
No, I was fine with it, but the movie producers couldn't shoot anything because he wanted it skimpier.
And then sometimes memes are used to reference, but also not reference, club, another club,
Club, another club, another club.
where they reference popular movies or movie stars. This is from Escape Witch Mountain, and this is, do you know who that is at the top?
That's The Rock.
Yeah.
With hair. Look at those sideburns.
Might be from a few years ago.
Okay.
It's a comic strip meme.
Okay.
This one says, how can you tell the difference between someone into bondage and a nerd?
Ask them what a dungeon master is.
What is a dungeon master, Daddy?
Dungeon master are the people put in place in your local dungeon where they're playing to make sure that everyone is playing safely.
Wrong. It's the person who narrates the entire D&D campaign that you've been on for about 5 weeks of your actual life and like 2 years in game time.
What's D&D?
My rogue would try and hide behind a tree. Okay, I rolled a 1. That's another critical fail.
What?
It's like S&M.
There's some kinky shit in Baldur's Gate, I'll tell you that.
Wait, Baldur's Gate is D&D?
Oh, Halsin, oh, Daddy, he's a bear that you.
What bear?
But this is where memes fall into that educational but funny category, because if you sent that to someone, some of your friends would go to D&D, some of your friends would go to the kink, some of your friends fit what's called a Venn diagram. Do you know what that is, Daddy?
That's where the circles interlink and you share some things with other people.
Well, I hoped you studied then for the test that's coming up, and it's all about math! Math memes! And this next category I'm calling BDSM, or boys doing some math, because we're using those Venn diagrams to show groups that exist within our communities. What are the different groups here, Daddy?
All right, so we got Dungeons and Dragons, which is also known as D&D, bikers, and kink.
And so the Venn diagram shows the different parts that overlap, you know, they share things.
So D&D and bikers share let's roll. Oh, I get it. Like dice or like roll. Ah, yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons and kink, obviously Dungeon Masters. We just talked about
covered
that.
Bikers and kink. Lots of leather, yes. Bikers like leather.
I would say that D&D people like leather sometimes. I mean, they do costumes and whatnot. But
not like
all that
motorcycle leather.
All that to say, they all overlap and can commiserate around the same thing, which is
Scheduling conflicts. It's like
reading comprehension.
Wait, that's just polyamory. Why is that?
Add a fourth one, but actually the polyamory just goes around all of it because
just big circle.
the
Okay.
bikers are dating the D&D versus the kink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or how about this next Venn diagram that says people who say they're kinky versus new music.
Not slapping as hard as I want. I feel like this is just you're making these things just so you can slap me.
What?
Unconsensually, by the way.
Slap Daddy a few times until it gets angry. I mean, it is in the script, so we kind of have to follow it. Editor?
Or you should slap me then.
I feel the rush, addicted to your touch.
It's not slapping as hard as I want.
It's so good, it's so good. And since that one was called BDSM or Boys Doing Math, I also thought that this one would be appropriate.
Into BDSM. BDSM means blasting, depressing, sad music. I don't know if that's the cell they think it is.
I feel the rush,
Who
your touch.
highlights that they do depressing, sad music?
First of all, I'm curious if that's the radio host in the ad or if they're just using a sex worker, and I hope
She
she's
looks
paid
like
properly.
Laura Croft.
No, she doesn't.
Well, Laura Croft has a ponytail, but that's the same outfit, isn't it? The one that Angelina Jolie was in?
More like Laura Crop, because she'd probably have one to Do you remember old school Tomb Raider, though? Those were just like cylindrical points. You know that Tomb Raider, Laura Croft, is the same character, right? And the movie was based off of a video game.
Yeah, totally.
And Angelina Jolie was just a character.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
Next acronym, or BDSM.
BDSM means bees do so much for the environment.
B-doofs also do a lot for the environment. Shout out to our Pokemon fans.
But that's not an accurate acronym because there's 3 more words they didn't even put in there.
Baloney!
BDSM FTE is what it should be. It doesn't make sense.
Listen, sometimes you have to stretch, you have to allow the
Yeah. They could have left it at bees do so much.
Memes don't always need to be accurate. It's nice when they are factually correct, but sometimes they're just funny to be like dumb, you know?
It is dumb, yeah. I give you that.
Wow. Okay, next meme. How about this wonderful BDSM acronym?
Ooh, I love it when people are texting their parents and something goes awry. So this is to Mom.
These make me uncomfortable.
Why the hell did you tell your father BDSM stands for burgers, drinks, and salsa music? He just invited Bob and Sandra to come over tonight for a BDSM party. We are not done talking about this.
So are you telling me we're not doing a burgers and drinks salsa night?
We could, especially with Bob and Sandra. They're a little kinky.
I feel like this is probably not real, but I could also, it's one of those memes where you could believe your mom actually texted you that because she's actually upset that you did something.
Oh no, I love it when mothers miscomprehend acronyms and things all the time in text messaging. It's wonderful. I never do it, but what's D&D?
My mom actually thinks that CBT only stands for cognitive behavioral therapy. She's brought it up before and I said, excuse me? She's like, cognitive behavioral therapy. And I said, yeah.
You can change someone's behavior.
While your mom shouldn't ask, your friends also shouldn't ask things. Because this next category just kind of revolves around when friends ask you things.
When your friends are talking about a fetish and how gross it is, but you have that fetish. Who's the weird puppet?
Actually, I don't know where the puppet thing is from, but it's from a cartoon show of some kind, I'm sure.
It looks like the confused puppy earlier.
A little bit, but this is more frantic confusion because you're hyperfixated on whatever they're talking about, but also like, uh-oh, they know what I am. Anyway, me and Jerica were like talking about bondage and how gross it was. I'm sorry, can I help you? Are you the type that got bullied in school? Because I was by girls like that.
No,
I
didn't get, girls didn't talk to me in school.
Lucky you. Next meme, again on that same category.
Me when my vanilla friends ask me to explain kink terms that they're too afraid to Google. How may I pervert you?
I feel like we're these friends sometimes, or if someone's like talking about something, I will always kind of I'll throw out that little like anecdote, that little piece of information, and they'll be like, why do you know that? And I'm like,
What's really fun is when you're at like kind of an uppity party and they get just a little socially drunk, and then that's when they'll start asking evasive questions. People love to hear about porn and porn stories, and especially when it gets messy. That's my favorite.
so you were with Jerica the other night then?
Totes.
Oh, that bitch.
That bitch.
But that also made me wonder, like, what are the top Google terms from this last year? And so, Daddy, what do you think are some of the top Google searchable kinky terms that people are searching for?
Tickling.
Survey says...
No.
Yeah, okay, next one.
Farting.
You really think that's one of the top kinks people are Googling?
I don't know.
Do you legitimately?
I don't know.
need you to get
Cake sitting was big.
a specific kink, Daddy.
A specific kink. Bondage.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay, and?
Foot fetish.
Yeah, feet play. Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay.
Okay, and last one on the board?
Cake sitting. What? That's big. No. It's huge. It's making a comeback.
Stop trying to make
Cake sitting.
happen.
A good number of the ones that were very popular: cuckolding, bondage, voyeurism, role play, impact play. Ow!
Impact play.
I did no.
You hit me.
No.
You roll back.
The other way
Roll
around.
back. I'm laughing.
And while you're looking for hot words, there's also this category of memes that are always Twitter hot takes. People wanting to argue, sometimes wanting to argue intentionally, but they'll say something with the hope that they get engagement. So this one says,
Significant other spits in my mouth during. Did you go to McDonald's without me? Ooh, coffee spit. You can tell that's very distinctive spit.
or chicken nugget spit, you know?
Oh, interesting, because of the sweet and sour sauce?
I'm usually a ranch girl myself, but...
Beef jerky.
Or the next hot take from Lucas Rush, who says...
Replace the first 4 letters of both your names with... That's gonna get on YouTube.
I'm...
I'm...
And then Jeremy Collingston says, I think I'll sit this one out.
My son. My son. Yeah, that's not good. And that's gonna make it into YouTube.
Christopher Stin, I need you to calm down.
You're just gonna call you.
Well, okay, that's kind of not nice.
That's this.
Have fun,
Editing that.
bleeping. Or how about Lauren here, who seems to be approaching this with a very level head?
I'm not falling for that hot take. That's clearly someone with a fetish for getting yelled at. I refuse to participate in that kind of perversion.
So
What's a hot take?
this is really ironic comedy because they're pretty much saying, I'm not going to say something controversial. That's clearly something that someone wants to get yelled at, and their kink is literally getting made fun of, and that's why they say things on the internet. She's saying, I'm not going to fall for that shaming of someone that wants to get shamed.
They're
'cause
asking for it.
Yeah, because they're like, they get turned on by that is what they're saying.
Got it. But they are.
And in the process, probably getting yelled at by internet people saying, that hurts. Why would you do that?
It's an infinite loop.
It is.
Oh my God.
Continuous eroticism. We finally found the generation of unlimited power. I'll read this one, another hot take on the internet that says, sub, I'll do anything you want.
Anything?
Anything.
Drink more water.
What?
Go outside, get back on your workout routine.
No, stop. Wait.
Continue pursuing education, achieve acclamation, manifest the best version of yourself,
Please, no.
and get me a drink. Finally.
And my favorite part to that meme is there's comments below that says, that's too kinky for me. What's the safe word? I feel good about myself.
What if your safe word was, what's the safe word?
And speaking of safe words, this next one, which I think you'll appreciate, and I'm curious if our audience gets it, but Daddy?
The best safe word that you can use is meatloaf. It means that I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
Because that's a song lyric.
But I won't do that.
It was also a Pepsi commercial, which was very sex negative and kind of misogynistic. Because like the guy would like do everything for his wife, but then he wouldn't share his Pepsi. It was the weirdest thing.
Well, who wants to share their Pepsi? That's too much. I won't do that.
Some memes are music to your ears with this last one that says BDSM, but the safe word is that noise from Down with the Sickness.
What's down with the sickness? Is it the monkey noise?
It's a song. It's by Disturbed, which is what you're making
It's very
currently.
disturbing. I get it.
No, stop, please. People are gonna think someone's dying in here.
But what if you're a ball gag?
You were gonna get us demonetized. Or copyright claim because you're singing it so well. To do the dog thing again, that was a lot more fun. No! Never mind, it's terrible.
I don't know if that's a good safe word, but I'll clap anyway.
You wouldn't stop a scene if someone did.
Well, I would definitely think they were choking or something. I'd be like, what is up with you?
I think that confirms then that you would have no problem with that as a safe word.
Yeah.
And with that, we are going to end this episode and say thank you guys so much for sending us your lovely memes. I appreciate every time that I put feelers out there, you guys touch back, you know?
I like that too. Touching back.
Regardless of being down with the sickness or being a slightly bit disturbed, always have a safe word in and out of the bedroom. And today's safe word is...
You should have seen that one coming. Come on.
Thank you guys again for sending all these memes in, making us laugh on a hard day. And hey, if you're not having a good day, maybe you need a new bed with today's sponsor.
Helix mattress. And if you like ringing bells, ring that bell down below.
Regardless though, don't forget to subscribe and we will see you guys next time. Bye! You have anything else to say?
I can't do it now. I lost it.
Terrifying. I'm glad. Please never bring it back. Just safe word. That I'm fine with. Also kind of feel patronized, just a little bit.